end. All right, you may be wondering, Miss Margaret, why did you read me the Lorax? Well, because each one of you reminds me of the Lorax from the book. I know, you all know that the Lorax, he sat with the beautiful trees and he asked people not to chop them down. He cared so much about what was happening to his trees that he did all he could to convince everyone to care for them, especially the Wetzler. Remember, he says, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So remember, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing's going to get better. It's not. So we need to listen to that. That's very important. And we need to remember that if we want things to change, then we have to really, really, really care. And we have to make it better, or else these problems, they just won't go away. So you can use your writing to convince people to make things better, just like the writers in the Lorax did. They were convincing everyone to treat the trees better, to treat the earth that God gave us better. So today I want to teach you that opinion writers don't just write one thing and say, oh, well, I hope that helps, but it is not my business. No way. Instead, they keep writing more and more to tackle the problem they've seen. They write to different people in different ways and suggest different solutions, and they keep at it. So I think that we are going to make a brand new chart. So here's what our chart is going to say. I'm going to share. So first of all, our chart is going to be about writers write to make the world better. We care a whole awful lot, just like the Lorax. That's the most important thing, okay? Then let's look at what that means. So writers write to make the world better. First, they see a problem. So you have to see a problem first, and a problem that you care about a lot. Ms. Morgan really cares about not running in the classroom, and you know that because when we were in the classroom and someone would run, what would I say? Walking feet. And at the beginning of the school year, remember, we practiced. We were not running, we were not skipping, we were not jumping. When we go back to our seat, we walk. So you know that Miss Morgan cares a lot about that. And then you need to think about it. So you need to think about, how are you going to solve it? So you need to come up with a solution. Remember, we talked about that in our Zoom meeting. And then you need to write a lot, because you can't just offer one solution. You're going to have to offer many, many, many solutions. Okay, one more thing that I want to show you. Okay, so when you are writing, you need to think of things that you can make so that your writing is heard. So you don't have to write stories, no way. You can write a lot of different things. You can make a sign. So like the Lorax, he made the unless sign. You can write a letter to someone and say, this is important, you need to do this. Everybody help me out with this. You can write a song about it if you like writing songs, that's okay. A lot of people listen to songs. So if you want to write a song about stopping running in the hall, that's okay, you can do that. Ms. Mark would love to see your songs. You can write a list of reasons why it's important to not be running, or whatever your problem is. Or you can write a petition. A petition is when you say to other people, you know what, this is a huge problem, and these are all the reasons why it's a problem. Will you help me? So it's kind of like writing a story. So if Miss Margaret was writing about why running in the hall is dangerous, I would want to write my story, and then at the end, I would want to say, will you help me? Okay? So those are all the different things. So friends, today, some of you might finish your writings from before. Remember, you're allowed to do letters, signs, songs, let's see, what else was there? Lists or petitions. You can do any of those. And Ms. Morgan will put that little choice paper in the Google Drive folder, but you can do any of those. So when you're ready to think of a different problem, you can think of a different problem, or you can write something else. So maybe the first time you wrote a story about a problem that you see and a solution, maybe the next time you want to write a song about the same problem, or you can come up with another problem. That's okay. It's up to you. All right, friends. I can't wait to read these because I know that you guys care a lot about all the things that you're passionate about, and you guys are going to write amazing things. I can't wait. See you soon.